But yeah, let's get into the next joint. So I just
So
wanted
I
to
got the
give
next
my little
one. So I
love.
found this girl's Instagram, uh, and I thought we just got to react. She has a bunch of videos, and they all go around. We'll react to like one or two, and just kind of just take it from there.
While a man is talking, you have to just give the because that's what men do in conversation. They just with each other, they do the grunt and nod. But women will interject constantly, and it's okay. It's easy for them to do that because they're multi-tracking. They can keep track of the whole conversation. But when you interject with a man, even if you're encouraging them or agreeing with them, it gets very confusing with them, and they stop and they kind of look at you like, "Shut the up." It's hilarious. Like you really have to just be like,
It's not shut the fuck up. I be forgetting what I'm talking about sometimes.
Yeah,
So,
it's too
bitch,
much.
shut the fuck up. It's like, nah,
They
she
throw
talking
so
some bullshit.
throw so much stuff at you. You try to keep track. You like, wait, hold on. We were here 1 second. Now we're here. Like, this is too. Can we stick to one at a time, please?
If you watch this pod, I interrupt these motherfuckers all the time. I've been interrupting motherfuckers for 200 episodes. The old cast, the new cast. Hey, it's like, hey, bro, it's not on the women shit. It's just people.
I don't even think it's that. I think she's the way I interpret it is she probably had conversation with people where they might have been serious about something, and you know when you're talking about something serious and you want to put a whole thought out, and there's a thing that many women tend to do where they don't let you finish the thought when they want to start explaining themselves or trying to justify. That's probably what she found herself doing. And then when somebody does that, it probably triggers you and just like it will annoy the shit out of me when I'm like, yo, I haven't even told you exactly what I'm trying to tell you. And you just already trying to justify and tell me why you're not in the wrong or whatever the
That
case
shit
might
is
be.
so annoying. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying.
I don't know. Do you know what I'm talking about or no? Because I think there's stuff like this that happens often, like, it just comes down to like the way men and women communicate that is different. Sometimes a man just wants to like put his thought out, and then you can respond and explain it. And like you need to learn how to be an active listener. Like it's not hard to be an active listener without interrupting on someone. Like it would be the same thing if she was the one talking and you don't let her, and then you start talking. Remember, 4 or 5 years ago, they made up an entire word for this and called them mansplaining. They were like, "Oh, you're not letting me talk. Now you're mansplaining."
Nah.
Do you get what I mean? So she's saying you got to let men talk because they're not allowing me to women-splain.
Don't get me wrong. I've had it from time to time. It depends on who I'm talking to, but like if it's somebody that is just completely off about me and like I have to sit there and be like, hold on, this is way off. Like this is not even you're saying something completely different. It's hard for me to like just continue to like just to stay put and listen because of how off the information is that I'm being given. But at the same time, it is good to just shut up and listen. Just okay, like. But I know that in my experience, and I've corrected this, but in my experience, it would be hard for me to like remember what I was trying to say, like those points. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I should. Then that's when you have that issue of like, man, I should have said this, or you remember later on after the fact, and then you're in an argument, for example, like, shit, if I would have said that, that would have made my argument way better than what I said then, and so on. So it's like, I can say that I've been
I hate about
I
when
take
I hate
accountability on that.
when I think of some good points after the argument, but fuck, I would have got that bitch. God
Yeah.
damn, I hate when that shit happens.
Like,
But
damn it. But it's just hard. It's like, that's the reason why I would stop. Because I'm not listening. It's just like, I want to make sure I say this before I forget because it's crucial to what I'm saying.
And I'm going to make a point that I think doesn't often get said out loud. But I think when a man is talking to a woman, there's something happening in our mind where we are watching our words because we are talking to a woman.
Yes.
Like we do not talk unfiltered in the same way I would if I was talking to a man because I have to toe the line of I have to make sure that I don't make you cry with my words.
That, and then you got to remember these things and make sure you're like, oh my gosh.
So I've been writing shit down in my notes. Like even not, like every time I keep pulling my phone out, I'm thinking of a question. I'm thinking of something. I'm just writing it down because I'm really like trying to make a conscious effort to not interrupt y'all or like people. Period. So
But to remember though.
So I'm writing it down in my notes,
Jesus.
and then I just try to focus on the conversation.
So to try to remember to be careful with your words and make sure that you try to communicate effectively. Like, bruh.
Like I'm not gonna lie. Like even like from a work and a professional environment, even having professional conversations, talking to a man and talking to a woman, I navigate those discussions differentently.
Because I was gonna disagree with. I was like, nah, that's not true. That's only because it's your girl. But nah, like
So you gotta
I'm
listen
thinking,
first.
but I'm
You gotta
thinking
listen
about
fully.
it. No, because I'm thinking this motherfucker. Because I'm thinking about it. I'm like, damn, like I do the same shit when I talk to a shorty that like when I had a girl or like when I talk to my sisters or whatever. I don't talk to them the same way I'll talk to a man. You're right. That's true. But I mean, there's definitely got to be like a female version of that. I don't think they're 100% like honest in the words that they use either. Because I think
well,
like,
they already there. Like I can tell you right now, like women will tell you, I want you to be emotional intelligent. Because what happens is that, like when a girl is talking to you and they may be complaining about something, the men aspect always tries to go and try to solve. So they start offering solutions. And oftentimes women don't want to hear the solution. They just want to vent. They just want to.
Yeah,
and they just want you. You get what I mean?
I've been in that.
So then at that point, they get frustrated because you're trying to fix it, and they be like, "Don't try to fix me," or "Don't try to be my teacher," or "Don't try to be whatever the hell they want to label you."
Trying to help you,
right. Exactly. But they don't view it that way, and that's just because
healthy,
we're wired differently.
Is that healthy? Like, is that?
We're just wired differently. Like I've learned now with being married for as long as I have that I legit will go to my wife when I go down a lane that I can't read what she wants me to do. I legit ask her. What do you just want me to hear you out, or you want me to solve for this? That's my question.
Right.
And then she'll just let me know what mode she's in, and I'm like, cool. And she tells me I want you to hear me out. Then I'm going to, damn, babe, that should suck, babe. Why should you do that? You know what I mean? Like
that's crazy.
You gotta make sure you be interactive in the conversation. How you saying? You can say a word or two, but you can't add too much because then you can't mansplain or you can't do none of that. You like you said, you gotta hit him with a head nod. Damn, babe, what the. Wow.
She really said that?
That's crazy.
Nah, that was me. I would have.
Nah, you can't even say that.
No, because now you're already telling them. You can't tell them how to fix it.
Yeah. You
can't if I was there, I would have.
No, none of that. You can't.
Damn, babe.
I got another one of her.
If your man is looking at his phone, he's not listening to you. He'll say he's listening, but he's not. They are virtually deaf when they're doing anything else other than listening. Because unlike women that use their whole brain for listening, men are only using one side of it. It's not their fault, but don't waste your breath until he's looking dead at you.
That's what I want to know. She said women use their full brain and men only use, like, what? What is
this is funny.
I'm listening when I'm in my notes.
Do you know what this is? You remember at the beginning of Andrew Tate when he was just saying wild shit? Uh-huh. This is the female version of, I'm making like the whole female aspect of it. Yeah. This is her.
Oh my God.
This is who she is. Because I'm like, but some of this stuff makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Like I don't know. Like to me, I'd be on my phone and I go listen.
But you saying that automatically, like a lot of people are gonna take you as, oh, you just hating on women, or that's probably your misogynistic.
I may be hating on her directly, not all women.
No, but this is kind of the like this is because this whatever female. I don't know what the female version of misogyny, what the actual word is for misogyny, but for women is she doing the same shit.
But hold on, let's take a quick pause and just acknowledge how our reaction is to shit like this. Like, I mean, I'm laughing at it because it's hilarious. But women, on the other hand, oh my God, misogynistic.
We just did the Matt Rife thing right now where people were freaking complaining over a joke.
Like,
I think this is a joke. Like, if she was actually saying some shit about men that was more like, if she was shitting on men, but like it was the truth, I'll be like, yeah, I ain't gonna. She not lying. Like, she keeping it 100. Yeah, we do X, Y, and Z, whatever. But how the fuck she gonna prove that? Imagine she's like a scientist or some dumbass shit. Like, how the fuck she gonna prove it?
Don't get me wrong. There's moments like. I agree, the whole phone thing, I agree to an extent, because there's moments where, like, you could be on your phone and be like, yeah, like, I take accountability. I've done that
you
before.
boring. How about you be more entertaining in your story? Story tell better, and I might pay attention.
But the part about, like, oh, men use half their brain, women use full, like, all right, you just reaching now. Like, look.
I pay full attention.
What is this about? Like, where's the research at? Where's the studies? Like, she didn't even give no statistics or any research background behind what she just said.
She's talking about personal experience. I think she's just boring.
I don't know. I found that funny though. I'm like, oh.
But I'm gonna say is her stuff have like 9 million views and stuff. So that's what I'm saying. So there's people watching it.
Nothing.
I
ain't got 9 million.
That's what I mean. So like, there's people watching. There's people taking this advice, and there's people that are legit gonna start taking this stuff seriously.
But that wasn't advice though.
That wasn't advice.
At least when
that was her giving advice.
What can you gain from that? Because with Tate, he was selling guys like young men, yo, you need to work out, you need to stop watching porn.
Is advice. He's literally saying,
if your man is looking at his phone, he's not listening to you. He'll say he's listening.
That's not advice. That's an opinion.
They're actually deaf when they're doing anything else than listening because unlike women that use their whole.
So she's literally telling you when he's using your phone, don't pretend like he's.
But
listening.
she's not telling you how
That's
to
not
get him
advice.
to pay attention and stop using your phone. If she was to start with that and then be like, all right, and if you want him to pay attention, pull your titty out or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
then it'll be like, oh.
You're thinking like a man right now. You got to listen this through like a woman.
Oh, yeah.
No, I see what you're doing.
Get this bullshit out of here. I got to take a piss, cuz.